Welcome, super savers and craft enthusiasts, to another episode on MadLoKey, your go-to channel for all things DIY. We're all about making your life more creative, more personal, and more affordable. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to keep up with our latest DIY hacks and tips. Today we're tackling a big one, planning your dream wedding on a shoestring budget. Stick around, because this episode is packed with practical advice and creative inspiration. Let's dive in. Planning a DIY wedding on a budget? Imagine a day that's uniquely yours, brimming with personal touches, and still friendly on the pocket. This is the charm of a DIY wedding. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore how to set a budget, choose a venue, craft decorations, streamline invitations, arrange flowers, plan food and drinks, borrow or rent essentials, manage music and entertainment, handle photography, and stay organized throughout, all while keeping costs down. Stay tuned as we delve into these topics to help you plan your dream DIY wedding on a budget. First things first, setting a budget. This is where your DIY wedding journey begins. Determine what you can afford, then create a detailed spreadsheet to track expenses. Prioritize the aspects of your wedding that are most important to you. Allocating funds wisely is key to a successful DIY wedding. Now let's talk about the venue. Affordable options are aplenty. Community centers, parks, private properties. These are all great choices that allow you to bring in your own vendors and decorations. You might even consider non-traditional venues like art galleries, barns, or perhaps even a backyard wedding. These can save you a pretty penny on rental fees. Next up, decorations and invitations. Get those creative juices flowing and make your own. Use materials like paper, fabric, flowers, or found objects to craft unique and personalized decor items. Invitations can be simplified with digital or DIY options. Online invitation services, printable templates, or even electronic invitations via email or social media can help you save on printing and postage costs. Flowers can be a budget breaker, but not if you DIY. Purchase in bulk from wholesale markets or online retailers and arrange them yourself. Choose affordable, in-season flowers and consider incorporating greenery and filler flowers to stretch your budget further. Food and drink are essential, but they don't have to break the bank. Opt for a buffet-style or family-style meal instead of a plated dinner. Consider hiring a food truck, having a potluck-style reception, or arranging a DIY food station with self-serve options. As for items like tables, chairs, linens, and decor, borrow or rent. Friends, family members, or rental companies can be a great source. Repurposing items from thrift stores or flea markets can add unique touches to your decor. Music and entertainment can be DIY too. Create your own wedding playlist and rent sound equipment. Or enlist the help of talented friends or family members to perform live. Photography and videography can be done by a student, an amateur, or a talented friend or family member. Alternatively, consider setting up a DIY photo booth for guests to take their own photos. Throughout this process, stay organized and flexible. Keep track of deadlines, appointments, and expenses. Be willing to adjust your plans to accommodate changes or unexpected costs. Remember, the goal is to celebrate your love and commitment to each other, regardless of the budget. With creativity and resourcefulness, you can create a beautiful and memorable DIY wedding that truly reflects who you are. Now that we've covered the basics, let's talk about the potential challenges. Yes, DIY can save you money, but it also requires time, energy, and a willingness to roll up your sleeves. You might find yourself spending hours on end cutting out decorations, designing invitations, or arranging flowers. If you're not naturally crafty, you might run into some difficulties, but don't let that discourage you. Remember, the internet is your friend. There are countless tutorials and guides available online to help you along the way. Also, don't be afraid to ask for help. Enlist your friends, family, or even hire a DIY-savvy assistant for the day. After all, many hands make light work. On the other hand, be prepared for unexpected costs. While you might save on rental fees by choosing a non-traditional venue, you might end up spending more on transportation, equipment rentals, or permits. Always have a contingency budget for unexpected expenses. And finally, remember to have fun and enjoy the journey. After all, planning your wedding should be as enjoyable as the day itself. So take a deep breath, don your DIY hat, and let's get started. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, but creating a day that's meaningful and personal to you. So there you have it. From setting a budget to choosing a venue, making decorations, and simplifying invitations, we've explored how you can transform your wedding into a DIY project. Remember, it's all about personalizing your day, having fun, and saving some money along the way. Don't forget to enlist the help of your loved ones and tap into your creative and resourceful side. With these tips, you'll be well on your way to planning a beautiful and memorable DIY wedding on a budget. Happy planning!